Hello, Taurus. Welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is the spiritual guidance reading for now. Whenever a person chooses to jump into the reading, remember, always listen to, as you drag the button maybe to the center of a video, listen to the words that you jump right into, because those are big messages from Spirit. Also remember, readers are translators. They help for Spirit to guide you through them to make whatever decisions are in your highest, best good. And that's what these messages are all about. But as humans, we have the freedom to make whatever decisions we so choose. I'm starting out with the Eloquy Oracle deck by Arwen Lynch Poe, new deck. And I'm going to be doing a Celtic spread. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless whichever Taurus energy I'm reading for. Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, Venus, Pluto, Saturn, Jupiter. Bless them with clearly defined messages of spiritual guidance at this time. So, in the center of the circle spread, we have Angel Orchid. She who thrives. Now, this isn't a male-female thing. She is, feminine energy is about opening up to spirituality, not being in the masculine of judging how readings are done, judging how things are said. You've got to put the effort in to write down what you're hearing when you listen to these videos, and then to meditate upon them. For those messages that you write down when you watch these videos are what Spirit's trying to say to you. Okay, so there's a process, it's about half and half. Readers put out the energy, you take that energy and you work with it. Now, she who thrives is someone who is in a moment of prosperity or who is recognizing a prosperous new direction. They are flourishing. They are blossoming, this Taurus. So if it's a personal thing, you are blossoming into some form of realization within yourself. So keep in mind that Jenna is here in your thoughts with you, who will help for you to sit in stillness at this time, to think about, am I walking in the purity of my life, of my well-being? Am I back in connection with that child within? For I'm going to take some time right now, and I have the energy to do so here, to get quiet, to figure out how I can thrive in my life. Now, in the foundation of the Celtic spread, we have She Who Battles. With Abinalaka, this is about justice. Someone is maybe working through the justice situation, through a justice circumstance, right? Tied to justice, court. But this is why Spirit's saying, calm your mind and think about the purity of how you are now going to blossom and make commitment to finding balance with this justice in your life. If this isn't the court system, this is about she who battles within herself to recognize that she can commit herself to new ideas, goals, and intentions and thrive at this time. And not fail is what I just heard. Now, in the recent past position, we have a Taurus who wanted to create something, who maybe did actually take action steps to manifest something, even if it's coloring in a coloring book. This is a form of meditation. They're saying it has been, if you haven't recognized, through your creativity, through your originality, that you can thrive. But you're being guided to remain calm when it comes to your thoughts, to think in a pure way. For there is some fierce energy with Abinalaka. You can be fierce and have pure minds at the same time. So for some, it is time to move forward and to find balance in your life and to know that through your creativity, your originality, getting back in touch with your inner child, what it is you've always wanted to learn about or do. Who is you right now? Because as soon as you start recognizing where you've been, Taurus, and what you want to now commit yourself to, you have the savage or the sauvage, I guess, energy here. She who is wild, feeling wild and excited, untamed because of the mysterious, because you are now committing yourself to the mysterious, because you know that you will thrive if you walk in purity now. If you focus and put your time and effort into your creativity, your originality. We were all born to be remembered in some way because we found our purpose. And that's what I feel this Taurus is being guided to do. Now, in the actions position of the Celtic spread, she who is with doubts, Enid. There's fear. There's worry. Can I trust stepping into the new in an untamed, wild way? Yes, because you have calmly contemplated how you're going to flourish, or you have the ability to do so, the time to do so right now. How are you going to blossom and thrive moving forward at this time, for you can come out of fierce frustrations and etc. of the past, tied to your doubts in some way, and to just feel reborn as you sit in stillness and get pure about what you're going to commit yourself to, something healthy, something good, something happy, something joyful. Now's the time to put a plan together. Okay, now, in the inner strengths position of the Celtic spread, we have she who changes, Iris. See, there's transformation, spiritual transformation. If you will follow Spirit's advice and say, no longer will I walk in the path of weariness, but I will now trust that as I step into and commit myself to a blossoming flower of myself, I'm still going to be fearing with Isra, escape, fantasy. As you dream of new things and you get this wild, passionate energy, remember to stay committed to your purity. For in the outcome position, we do have she who whispers, Consia, confessions, confidant. Now would be a really good time to pick a very healthy person in your life who you can talk to so that you don't fall into the energies of fantasy and illusion, so that you face and step beyond some form of fears or weariness and fiercely devote yourself to the transformation of what you want to create. What are you creating? This is a time to write that down, sign up, go to the class, get the supplies, put time and effort in every evening. Now in a 3-card summary to my left for further clarification, we have she who is present is she or he who becomes. Whatever you were creating in the past, you need to take action to free yourself from, because it caused the energies of weariness here. It came from fierce energy, not pure energy. And now you can be free. Do you want to continue to repeat that which is unhealthy, or are you going to become who you were meant to be, that everyone wants to cheer for, is what I'm hearing. We've got she or he who becomes falls into energies of regret, aches in the energies of sadness, silence, and withdrawal. But Spirit's saying you've got to trust that with the sauvage energy, you can put your wild and passionate energy into your creativity, into your originality, and fantasize about that. Talk to someone who can guide you into that balance. Do not hesitate, for you will emerge. And you will be able to nurture others through what you have learned about yourself. Beautiful. So by the end of March of 2020, maybe going into the first week of April, we've got she who radiates now. And with Manatili, powerful devotion, getting very clear about your true worth, radiating because you now have a knowing and a confidence that you didn't have before. Persist and have hope. All right, so I'm going to bring in my second new deck, which is the Magic of You Oracle by Fiona Horn. So please clarify the creations of the past and how this Taurus can thrive as they calm their mind and think about the purity of the child within, as they find balance in the midst of battles, fierceness, fear, weariness, and move forward into a transformation so that they can create new dreams. You guys have Vertigo. Whatever you choose will be correct. There are many positive keys ahead of you, and it's up to you to choose a key and a doorway by which you will blossom and prosper. And what is it about the Whispers card of Consia? Secrets, confessions, confidants. It could be that by the end of March, going into early April, this Taurus is fantasizing about making a confession or connecting with a confidant. But be careful of secrets is what I'm hearing. Let's see why. Yeah. Pause in your journey. Look at Epic 7. It's a spiritual time to really reflect on all that is positive in your life, how far you have come, and now what you want to create next. Fantasize about that. See, because it's time to lead. It's time to lean on someone, a confidant, someone who can guide you, someone who can help you, someone who you can talk to. For it is time for you to take what you have learned and to lead another or others. And on the bottom of the deck, we have Hex. Be still and allow the enemy to reveal themselves, right? Those who keep secrets or you have to keep a secret regarding. Communicate with Source, be still and listen, for Spirit will help for you to transform the way you see things and decide what it is that you can let go of. Fear and weariness. You are changing, you are evolving. So I'm going to clarify these cards by bringing in the Gypsy Oracle deck. I like using this deck because it brings in people, places, circumstances, and situations specifically. Brings a lot more clarity to the Celtic spread we are currently reading. So She Who Thrives. Now we have a reunion here, we have a union here. We have getting together and connecting with others in some way. There may be great hope that you can reunite with others and flourish and thrive and blossom into this new you. And I think that's what Spirit's guiding you to do, is to connect with family and friends who love you, because they are the ones who are going to support you in a way you can trust. In the day-to-day aspects position, you have Jenna, she who calms, helps you to think of the purity of things. And we have this feminine energy called sigh. She is sighing as she looks back to what she created in the past. Or he. Now in the foundation, we have Abenakala, she who battles with justice and fierceness, because she's stubborn. She's stubborn about reuniting. She's still thinking of the past. he or she? What did you create? For some of you, you're going to recognize that all you created was this aloneness, which might have been good for you. You've also recognized that all you did was sit here. You didn't turn inward to the table here and start to put effort and time into reuniting with others, thriving, blossoming, because you were stubborn or someone else was. So we have the doctor energy, maybe talking to someone who's in a medical profession who can help. Or you're going to start to maybe learn more through the help of another, right? Talking to another or others. And you're going to start to feel that wild energy again, that untamed energy. Now take action to remember that with Enid, she is doubtful. There's fear and worriness, hopes for love, and Spirit saying trust with her energy. That you are very loved, but you need to take action to reunite with others and to also heal others with the love that Spirit has always had inside of you, whether you recognized it or not. There's a love within you. You're being guided to go and give or share with others, or to allow yourself to receive from others. So in the inner strength position, we have Iris. Okay, this is the spiritual transformation. Spirit's giving you the strength to transform emotionally and spiritually, because you brought upon fear and weariness in your life when people were trying to give you love, or Spirit was guiding you to share your love with another or others, to not create emptiness. That doesn't work. It's time to come together with family and friends and those who truly love you. So are you hoping or are you fearing? I think somebody is hoping to escape. But that time is over. Okay, Spirit's coming in here with the death energy saying, look, what ended has ended because it was supposed to at the time that it did, period. So it's time to come up with new dreams, new goals, and intentions. Because the stubborn energy left you sitting in this space alone. So we have, it's time for you to lead. Inconcia, she who whispers. Be careful for some of you that whereby a friend comes towards you and there's something you need to hide. You need to turn to those people and you need to lead them. For some of you, you've been led to be in contact with unhealthy people because you were meant to lead them and to help them. So Spirit's saying, have hope and understand that now is the end of escapism or fantasy or the fear of love. People want to love you. And as you connect with other people, you're going to start to feel back in touch with the part of you that was meant to grow and become at this time. I have communication here on the bottom of the deck. So texting, talking, tweeting, emailing, sending a letter, however this applies to someone who has the young woman energy, someone who's a very caring, loving, giving, feminine energy. Healing as you wait with the melancholy energies. Healing as you think about this motherly, caring energy. Wanting to communicate because there has been ego in relation to a parent-child situation or a situation tied to the past. Spirit saying, wait for it. For we want to replace energies of the ego with faithfulness and love. Someone may journey towards you, or you're going to want to be journeying towards someone who has given and given and given. And then you come to the realization, or you already have a shocking realization, a misfortunate realization. And that's when the transformation comes. That's when you say with the faux energies, I brought this fear, this wariness upon myself because I was in this battle with myself. I have been closed off. And now I need to recognize my true worth and devote my heart to loving others and to loving yourself, Taurus. So I'm going to close by pulling one card from the Whispers of Love deck by Angela Hartfield. Closing message, please, for whichever Taurus energy I'm reading for during this general reading. The only thing that is real is love. Wow. We have birds and animals and people holding hands and family and friends. So the card says, shift your focus from the problem back to love. Couldn't have said it better myself. So should these messages resonate and you'd like further information, feel free to write me at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. I offer a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, and yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below this video. I am still offering the New Year's special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give it a try. So thank you so much for stopping by. Please like, share, and subscribe. Mark the little bell because I'm tending to some personal situations, so I will not be consistent at this time, but you will be reminded. Thank you to those of you whom have donated as well. Take care.